Hello kids. Today we are going to revise the lesson Mineral Resources and Indian Industry. Okay. In Mineral Resources lesson we learned about minerals and ores, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals, conservation of mineral resources. In this lesson, we learned about this. So, let us revise. 1. The earth is made up of rocks with a composite of different substances called the minerals. 2. Minerals are two types, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. 3. Mineral resources are non-renewable resources. 4. Coal, petroleum, natural gas are good sources of energy. The earth is made up of rocks. Okay? The rocks which are composed of different substances. That substances are called the minerals. In these minerals, two types are there. One is a metallic minerals, second one is a non-metallic minerals. Mineral resources are non-renewable resources. Mineral resources are non-renewable resources. Coal, petroleum, natural gas are good sources of energy. Understood now kids? Okay, so we are going to revise the exercise. We already solved it. Fill in the blanks. Tick the correct, cross for the wrong ones, answer the following. All solved it. Now we are going to revise this one. 1. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct option from those given in the bracket. A. Dash is a non-metallic mineral. Iron, manganese, mica. Answer is a mica. Mica is the non-metallic mineral. B. Most of India's oil reservoirs at Mumbai High in the western coast. Where are they? In Mumbai High in the western coast. C. Aluminium is used in the aeroplane building industry. Aluminium is used in the aeroplane building industries. D. Manganese. Manganese is used in the manufacture of steels. Manganese is used in the manufacture of steel. E. In India, we have refineries at Kochi where crude oil is refined. Understood now kids? Okay, now question 2. Tick the true statement and cross the wrong ones. We already ticked and crossed. Okay? A. Copper is a non-metallic mineral. Wrong. Copper is a metallic mineral. Aluminium is extracted from bauxite. Yes, aluminium is extracted from bauxite. Correct. C. Mineral deposits in the earth are renewable resources. Wrong. Limestone is one of the non-metallic mineral. Yes, correct. E. Coal is an important mineral and sources of energy. Coal is an important mineral and sources of energy. Yes, correct. So, question number 3. Let us see question number 3. Answer the following questions. Question A. State one difference between the minerals and ores. Answer. The earth is made up of rocks which are composed of different substances called the minerals. Earth is a composite of rocks which are composed of different substances. That substances are called the minerals. Okay, a mineral or rock containing a particular metal or non-metal in a reasonably large quantity is called the ore. Understood no kids? A mineral or rocks, minerals or rocks containing a particular metals or the non-metals in a reasonable large quantities is called the ores. Question B. State any two major uses of iron. Answer. Iron is used in the manufacture of industrial and agricultural machinery and tools. It is also used in the building, bridge, dams, railways, buildings, etc. Question number C. Name some byproducts of crude oil. Answer. Cooking gas, kerosene, petrol, diesel and petroleum jelly are some byproducts of crude oil. Question D. Name some renewable resources of energy. Answer. Sunlight, air, wind, water are some renewable resources of energy. Next question E. Why must we use our mineral resources wisely? Answer. Mineral resources are present in limited amount in the earth crust. It takes thousands of years for the formation of it. So we must use our mineral resources wisely. Question F. Why is petroleum also called the black gold? Answer. Many other products such as dyes, paints, drugs and chemicals are byproducts of petroleum. We are getting these all products from petroleum. So petroleum is called as a black gold. Okay kids, here lesson revision, exercise revision over. Now we are going to revise the next lesson, Indian industry. Indian industry. In this lesson, we learned the meaning of industry, types of industry, growth of Indian industry. In India, types of industries are cottage industry, small scale industry, large scale industry, and growth of the Indian industry. We learned in this lesson. So let us see, revise this Indian industry lesson. The whole lesson revised in some points. 1. The place where manufacturing of goods take place is called the manufacturing unit or a factory. A cottage industry is a small self-help industry that carried out mostly in homes, in small outhouses or community centers. 3. Small-scale industry needs a more investment, people and raw materials than the cottage industry. 4. Thousands of work at a time in a large-scale industry to manufacture a huge quantity of finished goods. 5. The Indian industry is doing very well to keep pace with the world. Manufacturing unit or factory. What are factory? The place where manufacturing of goods take place, that is called the factory or manufacturing unit. In industries, 3 types are there: cottage industry, small scale industry, large scale industry. Cottage industry is a small self-help industry that is carried out mostly in homes or in a small outhouses or in the community centers. Small scale industries also need more investment, people, raw material than the cottage industry. Thousands of people work at a time in the large scale industry. In large scale industry, thousands of people work at a time and to manufacture huge quantity of finished goods. Understood, no kids? What is cottage industry? What is small scale industry? How are they? And what is a large scale industries? The Indian industry is doing very well to keep a pace with the world. Now we are going to revise the exercise. Exercise. Fill in the blanks by selecting the correct option from those given in the bracket. We already filled it. and given the examples of this one following. Now we are going to revise this one. A. We use a natural resources called raw material. We use natural resources. That natural resources are called the raw materials to manufacture different kinds of goods. B. A weaving fabric using the power loom is called the small scale industry. Weaving fabrics using a power loom is called small scale industries. C. Fabric art like a bandhani is a traditional family art and manufactured in small units. D. The sugar industry existed in the India even prior to its independence. E. Large scale industry use high-tech machinery. Which industries use a high-tech machinery? Large scale industry uses high-tech machineries. Understood, no kids? Okay. Now next question number 2. Give 3 examples for the following. Give two or three examples for the following. Give example for cottage industry, tailoring, rakhi making, carving tools, ideals. Carving idols are the example for cottage industry. Small scale industry, power loom, jute industry, scarf handling. C. Large scale industry, power industry, automotive industry and the nuclear plants. Look in this picture, kids. Cottage industry examples: tailoring, rakhi making, carving idols, weaving high-tech fabrics, icot fabrics. Okay, these are the examples for cottage industry. That type small scale industries are weaving fabrics, power looms, using power looms, jute industries, scarf handlings, cardboard box production. These are the small scale industry. Large scale industries are power industries, automotive industries, naval arms manufacturing, nuclear plants or energy plants are large scale industries. Understood, no kids? Okay. Here given examples for cottage industry, small scale industry and large scale industry. Next, turn the page. Match the following columns. Match the following columns. Column A and column B are there. Column A in A. Railway locomotive manufacturing in Varanasi and Patiala. B. Major steel plants in India: Salem, Bhilai. C. Industrial machinery plants, where are there? In Ranchi and Bhopal. D. Oil and petroleum refineries. Oil and petroleum refineries are in Assam and Bihar. Automobile industries in Goregaon and Pune. Okay, now tick the correct statement and cross for the wrong ones. Question number 4. A. We already ticked it, crossed it. So just revise. A. Cottage industry can be run by family from home. Yes, correct. B. Small scale industry employ thousands of people. Wrong. C. Oil and petroleum refineries are located in Gujarat. Oil and petroleum refineries are located in Gujarat. Correct. Large scale industry employ highly skilled laborers. Correct. Factories using sugar cane as a raw material is an agro-based industry. Yes, correct. Understood, no kids? This type you revise the Match the columns, tick the correct, give the examples, fill in the blanks. Now we are going to revise the question answers. Answer the following questions. What is an industry? What is an industry? Answer. Various types of goods are made or manufactured when raw material goes through a various process and is transferred into a finished product is called industry. B. State two differences between cottage industry and small scale industries. Differences between cottage industry and small scale industries are: 1. A cottage industry is a small self-help industry that is carried out mostly in homes, in small outhouses or in a community centers. Next, small scale industry needs more investment, people, raw material than the cottage industry. Second difference is cottage industries are seen to create a handicrafts, food items, clothes and related activities such as laces, gloves, etc. Small scale industries are seen to produce some of the goods such as the jute bags, imitations, jewelry and the other item, furniture and the utensils. Okay kids, now last question. Question C. How does a country's large scale industry contribute to its industrial development? Answer is, they provide an impetus to the industrialization of the country. Large scale industries usually produce a capital and a basic goods, instruments, machines, chemical, etc. They are capable of the generating funds for the research and the development of new technologies. Understood the kids? How does a country's large scale industry contribute to its industrial development? Okay, here are both lessons, revision, exercise revision over. Today's your homework is read the lesson, read the both lessons exercise and by head the all question answers. Thank you for watching the video.